Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Just want to make a short video on how you can make money online no matter where you live in the world. This is kind of aimed at people who are expats or people who want to earn on a part-time income but earn it online without putting a lot of effort in. Anyways, people are always asking me how I make a few bucks here and there. And one way is with Teespring. Now, basically, it's a t-shirt site where you design t-shirts and then you promote your t-shirt with a link. Then if they buy it, you get a certain amount of money above and beyond what the cost of the shirt are. Anyways, just go to Teespring, set up an account, and then go from there. Anyways, they sell t-shirts and cups and things like that. So whatever you put on a t-shirt, you can put on a cup too. Anyways, basically it works like this. If you're a creator, you design the product, and they have their own platform you can do that on. You can also make your designs on other software programs. There's a whole bunch of them out there. A lot of them are free, but you can basically look at what your parameters are and then create them there, or you can create them right on their platform. And then you promote it. You get a link to it and you promote it. Anyways, as you can see, there's a cup, there's a shirt, and I'll show you a little bit more. The idea when you're doing this is to do what you'd like or enjoy, like hobbies is a good example of that. If you click on hobbies, I'll show you what I mean. You'll notice a lot of these shirts are black with white printing. That's about the most popular shirt, whether you're on Teespring, Sunfrog, Amazon merchandise. It's very popular and it sells really well. So I would suggest that. Here you can see they have a lot of different shirts. You know, camping, that's a good one. You get on, you find a camping shirt or you design a camping shirt. This is just an example. Then, like I like cheap RV living. It shows this is a website that's devoted for people who like to live in RVs, live in their vans, travel around the U.S., things like that. And presumably you've built up trust on the forums of places you want to promote your shirt, because you don't want to go on a platform and just start spamming. And then you just, if you built up trust with people and you show them the shirt you design and you put the link from Teespring on there and they click on and buy it and you make a few bucks. It may not seem like a lot, but if you can sell 10, 20, 30 shirts in a month, it will add up. That's just an example. Also, if you design your shirt, you can go onto Facebook and go onto various groups. Like, here's an expat group I belong to, Guatemala Expats. You can go on there, and if you've posted a lot of content and people trust you, and you design a shirt aimed at expats or expats who live in Guatemala, they might click on and buy it. Anyways, back to Teespring. It's really not hard to set up an account. If you have you just design it, and normally you have to have a PayPal account, but a lot of times they'll send you a check, which if you're an expat can be a pain in the neck, but generally speaking they have electronic ways they can pay you. Anyways, you'll notice the popular shirts are black with white lettering. And here's another one. I'm not sure this is the best design, but I'd rather have a bad day fishing than a good day at work. And another thing is there's politics here. Believe it or not, that's not a really high selling category. You want to stay away from politics and things like that. That might offend people, might not, but it depends on what your target group is. But generally speaking, people want like a black background with white print. And another thing, you'll notice some of these shirts aren't that complicated. It's just font lettering and designs. I don't see one here right now, but you can get free designs. Google it and then download the free ones. They're just shapes and different sizes. You can mix and match and put them into a t-shirt, does a really cool t-shirt design. And that works actually pretty well. I know people who do it. Then if you want to put some lettering in there, depending on what you want or what you think will sell, you can do that. Anyways, I just want to go over to Sunfrog real quick. It's the same thing. Just sign up for their free account. make your design and you get a percentage of the profits. You can just see here the features. You can promote stuff, create your own designs. I think actually Sunfrog is actually a little better, but you know, put them up on a couple different sites, your design, to see what happens. Anyways, let's go to I'm gonna go to some of their t-shirt designs. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. Categories. Like here's a good example. Outdoors. They have outdoors, fitness, automotive. It just depends. Lifestyle is another good one. Let's check out lifestyle. Again, you'll notice a lot of these shirts that they're selling have a black background with white print. Keep calm and farm on. I've got your back. That's a pretty cool one. I saw that on Facebook. Again, you can promote these in Facebook groups or your own Facebook account. Pretty cool shirts. Anyways, you have basically the way it works. It costs 10 to 12 bucks for most of these to make the shirt. They make it, design it, and ship it. All you have to do is design the print, and then you get you choose how much you want to sell your shirt for. So just an example, if it's 12 bucks and you sold it for 20, you get $8. It's really not bad. All these sites like Sunfrog and Teespring have a little bit different payout, but they're all basically the same. Now here's what I mean. Here's an example. See, these are free designs you can download on Google. See, there's a dryer, there's a lady's wig, there's a shaving knife of the old style, and then there's kind of those weird knives. Anyways, you get the idea. You can just put those on there and design that, and people do buy them. And it's nothing really hard to do. It just takes 20 minutes to 30 minutes to learn how it works or learn your system of how to design these things. Anyways, as you can see, there's a lot on here. But it's just one way you make money. Now, if you just throw up a shirt, unless it's really popular or something catches on, you won't sell any money. So the idea here is you have to go on Facebook, like your target group, like here, I'm in a lot of expat groups, making design shirts for expats that you think they might buy, and just put them on here. And again, you don't want to spam your friends, but if you come up with some cool designs, people will buy them. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Tell you what,